What's up, y'all? Back with another video. So today's video, we talking about the recent developments in the Bitconnect ongoing saga, which has been going on for the last few weeks. So I know a lot of you probably seen the video where, the last few videos were Craig and Trevon, who are really the only two still making videos about their experience. Trevon has just recently had a court date set with the SEC to testify, I guess, in regards to what happened with Bitconnect. Yeah, and it's getting pretty crazy, man. Like, I don't wish jail on those guys. You know what I mean? When I think about it, it's like anybody who participated in Bitconnect did so at their own risk. And just my opinion is that most people believe that Bitconnect was a scam. Even if you put your money in Bitconnect, you somewhere in your heart knew it was a scam, but you probably wanted to just see if you thought you would probably get your money out before the scam went down. So, I really thought the Bitconnect thing could last for a couple years, maybe, But maybe the way their payouts were structured in the beginning, they were paying out too much money. But I thought I could see ways where, if the market kept going up how it was, they could finagle some things out and, potentially have this run for a long time. It ran a lot shorter than I think what a lot of people thought it would go. But, that begs the question, like, should we blame Trevon and Craig Grant for what people invested into Bitconnect? Is it their fault that people trusted it? To a certain extent, yes. But also, I think, we are in crypto to make, our own decisions. And if you made a wrong decision without doing your research, usually in crypto, we say that's on you. But in this case, people are taking it to court. The SEC is getting involved, which is understandable if they're selling unlicensed securities. But me personally, I don't want to see those guys go to jail. They should try and clean up their act. It looks like they weren't gonna after this, the whole thing went down. But this damn thing just keeps coming. But I don't know. Watching the videos, you sometimes feel like, man, this is kind of sad. You know what I mean? Like, wow, these guys are really in some shit, like some real shit. Like having to go and testify in front of the SEC. Who knows what the motive for them having them, him come down is? Are these other people involved too? Or, is Crypto Nick going down? Is some of these other people I know? There was some mention that Craig wasn't served, but Trevon was. We don't know if the other individuals were served. But, it's crypto, man. Like, if you were in Bitconnect, you had to hear people saying it was a scam. If you're in crypto, that was one of the first things you hear is that Bitconnect is a scam. Especially if you were invested in Bitconnect, there were multiple videos online where people were saying Bitconnect is a scam. And most people just chose to ignore it, and that's really their decision. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else you can really say about it. If you chose to ignore that fact and those red flags and those signals, that was your choice. You know what I mean? You especially if you're investing what these people are suing for. If you're investing $100,000 in Bitconnect, like, you better have you should have $1 million or something in other projects if you're putting 100,000 of that in Bitconnect. You know, you better have a lot of other crypto if you're putting, and if you do, then 10% of your holdings, if you have $1 million in crypto, you lose that all the time in crypto. That's just a regular Tuesday. So, should we be supporting Trevon and Craig Grant? To a certain extent, maybe. Those guys, they definitely perpetuated the scam, definitely pushed it. But, in crypto, we do say people make their own decisions. And you got to kind of live with those decisions. And if you don't, then, what is somebody else to do? I think we're all taking a risk. It is true that when Bitcoin people came out, everybody said it was a scam. So where do we draw the line and say, all right, you are definitely sure this is a scam? I think everyone was pretty sure Bitconnect was a scam, but some people were willfully ignorant, I think. And does that mean it's a crime? Or, I think where it gets sticky is where you're getting budgets to promote it from the company. That's really where I think things could get hairy. If you got money just to promote, on top of you doing, other things, you're really part of the company. You're not just a person participating and speaking about and earning referral income. If you're getting a budget and you're considered that high up where you get a budget to promote, I think you could be in some serious trouble. And that's, I think, what these guys are starting to realize now, and what a lot of us realized already, when it first started. I remember writing comments and trying to say, like, God, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, this is crazy what you're doing. Like, but, everybody makes their own path. And, hopefully nothing bad happens. Hopefully these stories about people killing themselves for losing their whole thing in Bitconnect aren't true. They're just fables. But, if it is true, then someone probably is going to be held liable for it. And to think that they wouldn't hold the promoters liable is not realistic. They probably will. They don't just go for the top, they go for everybody. If they can't get the top, they'll get anybody they can. And really no one knows who the top of Bitconnect was. So, what's going to happen? But yeah, I feel kind of sorry for those guys. I feel kind of sorry for those guys. It's not like I'm cheering for them to go to jail like some people are. I think since it's becoming more real, a lot of people are kind of feeling the same way. Probably like, wow, these guys have kids. They could go to jail for 10 years or something for this scam that we watch grow on YouTube. I watched it from the beginning. Even I made a video where I thought some of it was funny a few weeks ago, but just aspects of the chase was funny. People fighting, the comments, those are funny things. But the actual going to jail and things like that, I think it's just, just doesn't feel right for crypto. And maybe it's right in regular society. Maybe it's right in crypto. I don't know. I think these guys knew it was a scam. I do believe that. I've seen a lot of the videos. I think they've let on that they know it's a scam, but I think they're just making so much money that after a while you don't care. That's the risk. So, it's a couple $1 million worth that stress of going in front of the SEC, maybe going to jail for a few years, maybe having to pay a few $1 million in fines. Is that really worth it for Bitconnect? And we'll have to see how it comes out from there. I think Trevon goes in front of the system, in front of the SEC March 16th. So it's coming up pretty fast. I think a lot of us will be anxious to see how that turns out. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Should we support these guys? You know what I mean? Let me know what y'all think, you know? There's been a lot of talk online about it recently. It's really the only thing going on in crypto right now. And everything else is kind of just flatlining. Bitcoin creeping up slowly. But yeah, should these guys be supported? Should we really be crucifying them? Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm really interested to hear what other people think about this. I know it's a lot of haters, but is there any people who think, you know, this kind of should just be left alone now? Alright, so let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you like the content of the video, subscribe down below. Leave a comment, hit the like button, and y'all keep buying that crypto.